He must be stopped.
That's why I'm here. He's to hold a meeting soon, at the Madrasa al-Qallasa. It's where I'll go. It's where I'll take his life.
I'll leave you alone to prepare. Bring glory to the Brotherhood.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
He's kept us always. Be strong. Strong like Saladin. Take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can.
Filthy hand! You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
Stop! You must not trespass here. If you value your life, you won't do that again. He's going to cause trouble.
Someone tell me why he's doing that?
You are not supposed to be here. Leave. Leave now.
Every single text in this city must be destroyed.
My friend, you must not do this. Much knowledge rests within these parchments, put there by our ancestors for good reason.
And what reason is this?
They are beacons, meant to guide us, to save us from the darkness that is ignorance.
No, these bits of paper are covered in lies. They poison your minds, and so long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning.
You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves. This makes you weak and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No, you simply accept their words without question. And what if those words speak falsely? As they often do. This is dangerous.
You are wrong. These texts give the gift of knowledge. We need them.
You love your precious writings. You'd do anything for them?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Then join them! Any man who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me? Good! Your orders are simple enough. Go out into the city, collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed.
Shouldn't be here. Be gone. I'll have your head! Stop running! You cannot escape! Not hide forever! That's him! There! Get him! There's Cap! Keep up with me! Don't let him get away! This is yeah. Give up! You know it to run!
Seni gözün kapalı bile yeter.
This won't be too difficult.
Beni yenemeyecek.
Yeah!
Gel buraya.
لن يكون ذلك
Beni yenemeyecek. Gözün kapalı bile yeter. Geber kafir. Gel buraya. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? İmkansız. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
أنت حثالة.
Why are you doing this? What have I done?
أنت حثالة.
Help! Need help!
No reason to stand here. Leave.
Yapmanın cezası ölüm.
All I ask is for a good coin.
Anyone can put ink to parchment. Anyone! Such power, such influence must be controlled. It cannot be given over to just any person. It is irresponsible and dangerous. We must destroy them all. Let the
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Ellerim kalkana izin vermeyin. Bu taşman fayda etmez.
I will catch you!
Seni gördüm kapalı bile yedim. Gel buraya. Farkında değilsin ama hali hazırda kaybettin.
I'll take you down!
Belki farkında değilsin ama hali hazırda kaybettin. Gel buraya. Yenemiyorum.
He's a murderer! Come on!
Kaçman fayda etmez. Gel buraya.
Where are you? I know you're here somewhere! Do that again and I'll split you in two. He's firing at me! Get him! Your last is now! Don't let him get away! Let him escape! Won't get away from me! Don't kill him!
No! You must not trespass here.
They seem safe, but it is a trick. Fell words give way to evil deeds. Look around. All the land is consumed by wickedness because of texts like these. No more! If you truly value peace, if you truly wish to see an end to war, give up your books, your scrolls, your manuscripts, for they feed the flames of ignorance and hate.
Where is the one responsible? Infants! You will die here! Get away from me! I'll get you! He's trying to kill me! You're in my way! Take it down! Infidel, die! What are you doing? Infidel! There's no chance against me. God is on my side. Get him! Get him! You won't get away from me! You wish to die, so be it.
كافر! أنت تتبع طريق الضلال! For centuries, we've quietly acquiesced, agreed to believe based on nothing more than the words of men and women long since gone to dust. And why? Why do we believe absent logic and evidence? We submit for no other reason than we are told our ancestors did the same. This in
Pay for your sins! He's close. He must be. There's no way out. He's finished. How did you do that?
Gel buraya.
لقد وجدنا. اقبضوا عليه. You will die here. Get away from me.
Beni yenileyecek.
Over here! Where is the one that he goes? Stop him! Here! He's over here! Pay for your sins!
You are doing the right thing. Let us cleanse this city of its poison past. This is the righteous act, and from the flames shall be born a new era, one of truth and unity, governed by a singular wisdom. Good people of Damas, you are doing the right thing. Let us cleanse this city of its poisoned past. This is a righteous act, and from the flames shall be born a new era, one of truth and unity, governed by a singular wisdom. Why? Why have you done this?
Men must be free to do what they believe. It is not our right to punish one for thinking what they do, no matter how much we disagree.
Then what?
You of all people should know the answer. Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
They do not learn, fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. It's an illness for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to rest.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you're rather quick to steal my life.
A small sacrifice to save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Salah ad-Din and his men with a sense of righteous fury? Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
İşte kaçıyor. Durdurun. Yes. Yes. Kaçmasına yes. Gel buraya. Fikrin önümden yoksa ederim. Fikrin önümden yoksa ederim. Kaybetmeyin onu. Yes. Kaybetmeyin onu.
Altair, tell me you've met with success.
Yes. Jubayr's fires are extinguished. His life as well.
Excellent news. I had no doubt you'd succeed.
You should have seen it. The scholars followed him so readily. Wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them.
Such ignorance breeds only evil. You've done a good thing this day.
As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future.
Of course he would. Such is the landscape of a madman's mind.
The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad.
And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like Jubayr to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, Altair. Return to Al-Mualim. Tell him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day.
Safety and peace, Rafiq.
Upon you as well.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one. Climb tall structures to gain a bird's-eye view of your surroundings.
Welcome home, child. What news?
Another of the named is put to rest.
Then it would appear your work is nearly complete, and your status restored.
A question, Master, if I may.
Ask, and I will answer.
Why these men? Jubayer and Sabrand.
Ah, don't you see? They paved the way for change. Ensure threats both old and new are not given cause to intervene.
To weaken them is to weaken our enemy. I suppose that makes sense.
Were these men to continue their work, our work would quickly be undone.
How is that? We've caused them much grief.
We strike at the arms, yes, but this is a hydra that you face, and it is quick to replace that which is severed.
Then we should lop off its head and be done with this.
Soon, soon. We are close. Only one more man stands between us and our ultimate goal.
I will return to my work. The sooner this last man dies, the sooner I might face our true enemy.
Before you go, I have a question for you.
Of course.
What is the truth?
We place faith in ourselves. We see the world the way it really is, and hope that one day all mankind might see the same.
What is the world, then?
An illusion. One which we can either submit to, as most do, or transcend.
What is it to transcend?
To recognize nothing is true and everything is permitted. That laws arise not from divinity but reason. I understand now that our creed does not command us to be free. It commands us to be wise.
Do you see now why the Templars are a threat?
Whereas we would dispel the illusion, they would use it to rule.
Yes, to reshape the world in an image more pleasing to them. That is why I sent you to steal their treasure. That is why I keep it locked away. And that is why you kill them. So long as even one survives, so too does their desire to create a new world order. Take your equipment. Seek out this last man. With his death, Robert de Sable will at last be vulnerable.
It will be done.
Safety and peace upon you, Altair.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know. You must be busy. I understand.
When you are exposed, use sharp turns or climb over buildings to break your pursuer's line of sight.
Greetings, Altair. What news?
Al-Muallim has named another. Calls himself Sabrand.
I am familiar with the man. Newly appointed leader of the Knights Teutonic, he resides in the Venetian Quarter and runs Akka's port.
I'll start my work at once.
Here are the places where you should focus your search. On the docks east of here, among the ships and their crews. At the chapel to the northeast, near the cross overlooking the port. And to the north, in front of St. John's Gate.
This is most helpful. My thanks for the guidance.
Altair,
Yes, Rafiq.